3-hour 4 till 7 Iain Lee Afternoon Wireless Show.
Iain Lee Afternoon Wireless Show. Hey, this is Mr. T. Don't be a fool. Call Iain Lee now. 0870-90-90-973. Sucker.
Hello, you. They said it couldn't be done. I don't know who they were. It was me, actually, and Mr. T's agents as well, were they. But we've got him. Now, yes, calm down. He's not here in the studio with me yet. I can't say any more on that. But he's here. I've got his voice.
Hey, this is Mr. T. I ain't getting on no plane.
You love it, you see? We got it. We got Mr. T clips. I've got it. My job is safe. My job is safe, London. And bless Mr. T, and bless Joe Parkinson as well, for tracking him down and giving us his phone number, which she had stored on her phone all along. Man, if only we'd known that 6 months ago, it would have saved us a lot of trouble. It's a good song, isn't it? Mike Post and Pete Carpenter, I think, wrote the theme tune. Come on, everybody, sing along. If anybody, by the way, has got any words you want to sing to the A-Team's theme, then please give us a call. We'd love to hear them. This is Iain Lee. The 3-hour 4 till 7 Iain Lee Afternoon Wireless Show has begun. A big thank you to the Preve. David Preve looking very cool in black. Very slimming. We got at 6:30, I must say, at 6:30, we're going to try something that's never been tried on daytime radio before. It's a staple of nighttime radio. At 6:30, we're going to try and open the lines and put the calls straight to air. Works in the evening because everyone's drunk, off their nuts, and a little bit mental. I don't know if it's going to work in the afternoon stroke evening, but we'll have a go. But that's at 6:30. Before then, we've got so much stuff we need to get through. Do you know someone who wears either too much or too little of something? Just have a think for a second. I've got a friend. It's a friend of a friend, really. Beautiful young lady, beautiful, but she wears far too much makeup, like, just cakes it on, to the point where she looks just a bit tarty. Am I sounding like an old man? Really? Unbelievable. But she doesn't look good. She wears too much makeup. Have you got a friend who does that? Maybe you do that. Just plaster it on really thick and heavy. And it's not a good look at all, is it? It's too much. Or maybe you've got a daughter who doesn't wear enough clothes. Gentlemen, ladies, let me tell you, there's some advice from a gentleman here. We like to see ladies kind of, covered up a bit. We like a bit of mystery, a bit of shape. We don't really like seeing girls walking around in really, really short mini-skirts and really small crop tops. We like to see things covered up, so it leaves more to the imagination. Agent, maybe you know someone who doesn't wear enough of something. Agent Chris has got a mate who doesn't wear enough deodorant. Do you know, I feel I haven't worn enough deodorant today. I'm a little bit sweaty. Always sweat under my right armpit. I don't know why. A little bit sweaty, a little bit whiffy, but it's the weekend, and I think you can kind of get away with being a little bit dirty at the weekend. Maybe your friend just puts in too much hair gel in their hair, to the point where it's just brittle, and it makes their hair go white. Give me a call, let me know. 0870 973... No, that's the wrong number, isn't it? I missed out a huge chunk there. What the hell is going on? Man, this is bad. Yeah, we'll edit this before it goes out. 0870 90... I can't do it. Let's get... Hang on a minute.
Hey, this is Mr. T.
Don't
be a fool.
No.
Call Iain Lee now.
Okay.
0870 90-90973. Sucker.
You can see why we say O instead of 0. It's not actually correct because O is a letter, but it saves a lot of time. Better than the zeros we find. Have you tried to tell someone that they're wearing too much makeup, that they're not wearing enough clothes, that they need to have a little bit more deodorant on them? How do you do it? Is there a tactful way of doing it? Do you do too much or too little of something? Give us a call. Let us know. You can text as well. Man, I will check the text league in a little bit. 0771 776 0973 is the telephone number. And if you've got a computer plugged into a phone line, then for goodness sakes, you might as well send us an email or something. It's Iain, IAIN, @lbc.co.uk. Do you know someone who wears too much or too little of something? You get people as well, they don't do it as much these days. It was big in the 80s, I remember. But just too much perfume or aftershave, to the point where you'd be gagging. I'm never quite sure how much aftershave you're supposed to put on. Because when I put it on, I don't really notice it, but you're just supposed to get a whiff of it or something, aren't you? So maybe I'm not wearing enough. I don't know. But someone who just... You know when someone walks into a train or into a room and you're like... It's just the taste of the perfume gets down your throat. Give us a call. Let us know. 0870 9090 973. First cab off the rank today is Pauline. Hello, Pauline.
Is that the Iain?
Is that the Pauline?
This is the Pauline.
The Pauline, it's the Iain.
How is the velvet today?
The velvet is lovely today. We've moved our old settee into the back room, and she thinks it's there just for her.
A Desres for the velvet.
A Desres for the velvet.
And how is the Fifi?
The Fifi is fine, I think. She was a little bit grumpy this morning, but she's not a morning person.
Before I tell you what I rang up to tell you...
You're going to whitter on a bit.
Iain,
Yes, the
I
Pauline.
would like to say that Friday night, Saturday night and Sunday night are not worth staying in for.
No.
Because of the Is it the Caroline?
It's the Carolyn Friday. We like the Carolyn Friday. She's doing the weekend slot now, 10 till 1, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Not as talented as the Iain.
Oh, well, that goes without the saying, doesn't it? I think that's obvious. But she's talented in many, many other ways.
Iain?
Yes, the Pauline. Why have you called in?
Iain?
Yes.
When you said that you perspire more under the right armpit.
Yes.
I perspire more under the left armpit.
Maybe we should get together and feel all right.
But what I wanted to tell you was...
Yes, this is the weirdest...
Can you hear this?
Just about.
Let your armpits be your trumpets.
Armpits be my trumpet?
Iain.
Are you off?
Bye-bye, Iain.
What, yes? Is she gone? That is the most mental... We haven't even opened the lines yet. This is us screening the calls. At 6:30, they're all going to be like that. She was absolutely potty. She was one of the mentals, bless her. But thank you very much, the Pauline, for calling in. I might just go home early, to be honest. I think it's going to be a weird show. 0870 9090 973. Do you know... I'm really sweating under this right armpit. Let your armpits be the charmpits. Maybe that could be the bit of a motto for the show. I don't know. So we get Nigel to record that for us. Do you know someone who wears too much or too little of something? How do you tell them? And what is too much, too little? Someone sent me an email saying, Iain, girls can never wear too much makeup. I think they can, can't they? We'll take your calls, your texts, and your emails, of course. Hopefully they'll be a little more sensible than Pauline. But it's almost exactly 4:13 and 30 seconds.
The 3 hour 4 till 7 Iain Lee Afternoon Wireless Show.
Hello you, this is Iain Lee. Hope you're feeling well. It's Friday, mate. It's the weekend. I've got a weekend off. I had last weekend off. I was very confused and just sort of sat there going, I don't know what to do. Still don't know what to do this weekend. I'm sure I can find something. Do you know someone who wears too much or too little of something? 0870 9090 973. We've got a load of emails. I'll go through those in a second. But first, let's go to Victoria in the Croydon. Hello, Victoria.
Hello.
Hello.
No, it's me.
Oh, you're trying to be posh, are you?
No, it's because I spoke to Clive Ball.
Oh, hang on a second. You're Chavvy Vicky, and you phoned up old man Phil Collins, Clive Ball last night.
I did, and he does look like Phil Collins now.
Have you been to the website?
Yeah, I had a look.
I've changed the picture of him on the website. If you want to go have a look, I've got the secret computer codes to go on the website, and I put a picture of Phil Collins up. He's not happy about it.
It does look like Phil Collins. I think
it is Phil Collins.
It was deliberate, done deliberately to look like Phil Collins.
It is Phil Collins.
It's not.
This picture up there now is a picture of Phil Collins.
Is it really?
I changed it a couple of days ago.
Oh, well, see, I said to you before.
God, you have been drinking, haven't you, eh?
No.
Chris, change her from Victoria back to Vicky, please. I can't be doing with that. It confuses me.
I thought I was going to get told off.
No, hey, listen, you can phone up the old man if you want, bless him.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
I had to confess, because,
well done.
I know generally you just, like,
Vicky, I don't mind. He needs all... I do what to people? Berate them. Thank God you said that. I've not done the other. Now, Vicky, do you wear too much or too little of anything?
I wear too little hair products.
Too little hair products? What are they?
Well, things like, I've got some really, really good straighteners. I've got GHD straighteners, which
they are the best.
Self-respecting girl will know those.
Yeah, I know those. What are they called? Good GHD. What does it stand for?
I think it's Good Hair Days.
Good Hair Days. Lovely, clever.
But anyway, you're supposed to wear some protective stuff when you use them.
Of course.
And I don't all the time.
Uh-oh.
And I've really, really singed some of my hair.
So you've messed your hair up by not doing exactly what it says on the tin, and by not wearing enough of something.
No, they don't come from a tin.
All right, I'm being metaphorical. For God's sakes. But Vicky, but you, as a chap, you must be wearing too much Burberry and too much cheap jewellery from the market, mustn't you?
I'm not Jab.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
I think you are, aren't you?
I think I'm not.
Oh, if only I could find the clip of you saying that, because that... Oh, I can.
My name is Vicky from Croydon, and I'm a hardcore chav.
There you go, hardcore chav, Vicky.
You told me to say that.
I told you to say nothing. Leave Clive alone, says Liz from Bromley. Well, no, why should I? Why should I? It's funny changing his picture on the website. If you want to go and have a look, you go to the LBC website, and you can see I've put a picture of Phil Collins there. He's not very happy about it, let's just say. Let's go to Samantha. Oh, it's Samantha in the Earl's Court. Hi, Samantha.
Hi, Ian.
Hey, Samantha, how's it going?
It's okay, you?
Yeah, very, very well. I'm looking forward to the weekend. What are you up to?
I don't know yet.
Got
I
nothing?
don't make plans in advance.
You not planned anything?
I never make plans in advance.
Really? So you're a bit of a spontaneous kind of crazy girl?
Well, not really crazy, but spontaneous.
Spontaneous. We like spontaneity. We like it. What can I do for you, Samantha?
I'm calling in about a friend of mine.
Yeah.
She wears a lot of makeup, and you can definitely tell she wears makeup, and sometimes she wears a little too much, and sometimes she doesn't. But can I say the thing that really bugs me about her?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's say I'm going to see her for coffee, and I like the makeup she's wearing, and she's wearing a fair amount, so you can tell she's wearing makeup.
Yeah.
So I'll say, oh, I like your eyeliner today.
Yeah.
And she'll go, I'm not wearing any makeup.
Oh, no, she's lying.
Yes, but wait. So
Okay,
they'll say,
sorry.
okay, my mistake. So then maybe 2 hours later, let's say it's raining or something, she'll turn to me and she'll go, is my eyeliner running?
What, is she a drunk or a mental, Samantha?
I have no idea. It bugs me.
So, but some girls do that, don't they? They say, oh, no, I'm not wearing any makeup.
Yeah.
I don't want any makeup.
But then remember that you said that.
Silly cow. Excuse me for being a little bit obtuse there, but I need to be. Samantha, do you ever wear too much or too little of anything?
I don't know. I don't think so.
You know Bob, Clive Ball's producer, Bob?
Yeah.
He's in love with you.
No, he isn't.
Honest to God, I swear he is. He likes the way you say panties. Could you just do it one more time? Just get the weekend off to a start.
Okay. Panties?
That'll do. I know, it's boyish, it's laddish, and I apologise for erring on that side. It's a gift to Bob, Clive Ball's producer. 0870 9090 973 is the telephone number if you want to give us a call. Do you know someone who wears too much or too little of something? I could never have a daughter because it would drive me insane. I am such an old man. But you see these girls wearing next to nothing. I'm sounding like David Bree, aren't I? You see these girls wearing next to nothing, and I think it's wrong. Boys like, to see things covered up. They like to imagine and guess. Give us a call if you know someone who wears too much or too little of something. Lucy is in the Penge. Hello, Lucy.
Hi, Ian. You alright?
Lucy, I'm fine. How are you?
Yeah, I'm all good.
Okay, what can I do for you, Lucy?
Right, I'm just phoning you up because there's that. I believe Clive must have changed the picture on the LBC website.
What do you mean? Because I've changed Clive's picture and put a picture of Phil Collins up.
Yeah, but there's a picture where it's meant to be you of Marlon Dingle, Mark Sharnock.
No, I think that is me, and you'll just think it looks like him.
No, seriously.
Hang on a minute. Let me go to the LBC website. Because a lot of people think I look like Marlon Dingle, and it's a big funny joke. Ian looks like Marlon Dingle, and flipping hell, man! Look, someone has put a picture of Marlon Dingle up. Agent Chris, do you know about this? Where is it? Let me scroll down here. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable! Lucy, thanks very much for the tip.
Okay.
Cheers.
Bye.
See you later. Who's done this? I'm looking through these emails now. Look, Alex in Dagenham says someone's changed your picture. Linda says you've been messing around with your picture. Roger in Slough, oi, Phil Collins has done an Ian Lee and put that matey's picture out of Emmerdale on your webpage. See, someone has changed your picture, says Sonia. Oh, man. Well, this is actually war? You can't just mess around. Oh, isn't it funny? Isn't it funny you put a picture of Marlon Dingle up instead of me? No, it's not funny, Clive, actually. It's quite nasty and offensive. This is war. This is a proper war now. No messing around. Just sat in David Previous show, there's people slagging me off. Clive Ball, who's a very, very old man, and I'm suspicious because he's too old to know how to use a computer, has done this. Unbelievable. Well, I'll carry on with the show, but I don't really... I don't really want to. Do you know someone who wears too much or too little of something? Okay, if your daughter goes out my heart's not really in it, but I'll carry on. Did your daughter go out wearing a little bit too little at the weekend? What do you do? What do you say about it? Have you got a friend who just... Everyone else is wearing, sort of normal clothes, and they're wearing next to nothing? 0870 90 90 973. Have you had to try and tell a friend or a relative or someone like that they're wearing too much makeup? How has that gone down? Have they gone mental? It's a waiting saying it to go, oh, by the way, you know the makeup you're wearing looks flipping awful, you got too much on. Is there a tactful way of doing it? Can that only ever end in tears and disaster? Surely. Maybe you do something. Maybe you eat too much food. Whatever it is you do too much or too little of. At the moment, I'm doing too little sleep. I'm not getting enough sleep. I'm waking up at 5:30 every morning for some reason, and I don't know why. It's getting on my nerves. Maybe you've had to try and change your partner, your boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, because they do too much or too little of something. Give me a call. 0870 90 90 973. Don't forget, at 6:30, we're going to be opening the lines up. We'll take your calls live to air on screen. That's at 6:30, though. And we'll take more of your calls, your texts, and your emails after this.
Iain Lee.
My cousin... This is on the text. My cousin wears way too much fake hair down to her bum. From Sam in Catford. Oh. But don't say my name because she's listening. Well, Sam in Catford, you shouldn't have put your name, to be honest. Anyway, that's... Leave Clive alone. And the text. Iain, this girl in my school wears too much foundation. She comes in looking like an orange. From Michaela in South Norwood. Who do you know who wears too much or too little of something? More of your calls after this.
Iain Lee.
Bitches. Iain Beanpole Lee basically got this guy's bottom stuck in my face as he's bending over the machinery, but at least he's trying to get my thing out.
Am I better than Clive Bull?
Yes, darling, you're better than Clive. You're much better than Clive Bull.
I don't often talk to Clive Bull.
It's Radio War. I'm not messing around. I nearly swore. I cried so angry. I'm not messing around. Bit of fun, me changing this picture. Bit of fun. New boy coming in, doing some pranks on old Grandad. It's not fair of him to change my picture to Marlon Dingle. He knows how much that annoys me. In fact, it makes sense. I was chatting to him about it the other week, about how much it annoys me when people call me Marlon Dingle or Ralph Little, and he's put that up there. It's a little bit of fun, that. Bob, let's go on the computer and put a picture of Marlon Dingle up. I'm going to carry on the show because contractually I have to. And, I'm having a drink with the boss afterwards, so I might as well stay here. Listen, if you want to contribute to the show, you're more than welcome to. In this hour, we're asking, do you or someone you know wear too much or too little of something? Whether it be makeup, maybe you know someone who's really ugly who could do with wearing quite a bit more makeup. You do see girls sometimes who've just got it plastered on and you think, oh, do it subtly. Yes, of course, most gentlemen do occasionally like the slightly tarty look, with the short skirts, with the bright red lipstick. But not all the time, and you don't want it caked on thick. And there's a text here. I'm going to read the text from Mark in SB19, but I'm going to change some of the words, as he's a little bit obnoxious. Iain, there are too many big ladies, I've changed fat tarts to big ladies, so I don't think that's fair, walking around in stupid little T-shirts that show their, I'm going to put this, big bellies hanging over their jeans. It's vile. Sort yourselves out. And he's right. You know what I mean? Fat girls shouldn't wear crop tops and shorts. She shouldn't do it. Even skinny girls, maybe they shouldn't. 0870 90 90 973. Goths wear too much black. Have you seen them? You go around Camden on a Sunday. Don't do it now, 'cause it's awful. You go around Camden on a Sunday. All these goths, they're dressed the same because they're individuals. Well, hang on. If you're an individual, why are you all wearing the same clothes? Why are you all wearing silly boots? The girls wear those boots with the big, massive, soles on that are about 6 inches high. The black clothes, the silver chains, the white face, the dyed black hair. Don't do it. 0870 90 90 973. I'm back in my stride here now. Anne is in the Tadworth. Hello, Anne.
Hello, how are you?
Anne, I'm fine. How are you?
Cool, I'm all right.
Cool, good to hear you.
I'm ringing in about my daughter. I'm just about to go and pick her up.
Yeah.
Because I have her daughter, my granddaughter, every weekend.
Lovely.
And she comes round to my house, this is my daughter, to get changed. And every week she says the same. She comes downstairs and she said, what do I look like, Mum? And I just look and I just say, do you really want me to tell you?
Yeah.
and she has a dress on that just skims her bum.
Oh, no.
Yes, and the obligatory silver chains all round the middle, jangling away.
Yeah. Oh, I quite like that.
Do you?
What round her, like the chain around her waist?
Yes.
I quite like that.
With loads and loads of things.
It's a bit tarty, but we kind of like it.
Ridiculously tarty.
Yeah.
And a pair of black boots. She totters along, and she's got the skinniest white legs.
Yeah.
Moving up to the face, just plastered in makeup.
Yes. Oh.
And a big orange line around the chin.
Oh, no, she's got... So her face is a different colour to her neck.
Basically, yeah.
Oh, man.
She's very pale, and she's got the orange face.
Does she not know that guys... We like short skirts and boots every now and then. I like boots a lot. Yeah. But we like to kind of guess what's going on under there.
A bit of subtlety.
A little bit of subtlety. Yes, you know, even just a nice pair of jeans. Nice.
That'd be all right.
That'll be all right.
And she says, right, what do you think? I'll say, well, if the skirt was a little bit longer, because you would look really nice.
But so what?
She takes it as an insult.
Well, she should. And what do you think that she looks like?
I think she looks awful. I think she looks like a streetwalker.
Wow. A prosy is another word for it. Did you ever dress like that when you were young?
No, I didn't. I dressed nicely with shortish stuff, but not just...
You must have been a child in the 60s when the miniskirts were all the rage.
I was... Well, how do you know that?
You sound old?
Oh, you cheeky, what's it?
Oh, okay, no, there we go. I may have got it wrong. Let's cut it off before we fall out there. There's no need for that. 08709090973. Maybe you know someone who wears too much fake tan. That was interesting what Anne was saying there about the makeup, where the face is a different colour to the neck. That's weird, isn't it? That's always a giveaway. Sometimes it just stops there. Tony's in the Orpington. Hello, Tony.
Hi there, Ian.
Hello, mate. What can I do for you?
I just thought I'd give you a call about my son who's just discovered deodorant.
Can I just have a little sip of tea, Tony? Do you mind?
Please do. Lovely.
Thank you. Carry on. So he's just discovered deodorant.
Yes, and we said to him, you know, when you become a young man, you pick up young man's odours, and sometimes it's best to put some deodorant on before you go out.
Yeah.
So we bought him some Lynx, like you do.
Oh, Lynx, strong, powerful.
Powerful stuff, especially when you put the whole tin on in one hit.
Oh, no, you're joking.
And we opened his bedroom door, and we all had to go and stand on the drive with the windows open for 20 minutes.
So, but I suppose it's an etiquette that you have to learn how much you need to put on there, but still, that's still quite excessive.
It is. And I mean, it made us all cough and our eyes water. And
bless him.
I still smell it now, and he put it on about 3 weeks ago.
But he's seen the advert for the Lynx. He knows what happens. He knows the Lynx effect.
I don't think he does.
Oh, does he not? Okay. The thing is, I've just started using Mitchum, which is like one of the strongest deodorants, antiperspirants you can get. It's so strong you can miss a day. Because my right armpit, Tony, it won't stop sweating. I've tried everything, toweling it off, putting talc on there, just a load of antiperspirant. My right armpit will not stop sweating.
Have you tried walking around with your right arm in the air to get some air to it?
No.
Ah.
I can give it a go.
Well, you could do that.
Tony, I shall try that for the rest of the day. That's the plan. Thank you very... If anyone knows why I can stop my right armpit sweating, it's weird. Left one, fine. I am quite sweaty. Alex behind the glass, you have it too. Wow. Really, on the right side. Can we have a text vote? Do you have one armpit that sweats more than the others? This is mature. This is going to... All the people that were hanging on, waiting for Daisy to come back, this is going to lose them. 0771 776 0973. Do you have one armpit that whatever you do sweats like a sweaty thing from Sweatsville? Audrey's in the Brixton. Hello, Audrey.
Hello.
Hello, Audrey.
Hello, Ian.
Hello, you. How are you?
You know, I'm just telephoning because I wanted to tell you. I hear people say they don't like you.
I've had a lot of people saying they don't like me today.
And I don't like to hear it because I like you a lot.
Hey, that's very kind of you.
Yes,
I've got a stroppy email from someone called Jay, who's 5'7", which as we know is too short to be a real man, basically saying that my show is rubbish.
No, I think it's very good. You are absolutely a breath of fresh air.
Bless you, Audrey.
And I tell you, I agree with you that live Clive Bull has become a bore.
He's rubbish, isn't he?
Absolutely.
He's a silly...
He's for old people.
Ian Beanpole Lee.
Oh, Clive,
not
please.
for me.
No, he's not. I don't think... He's... Well, because you sound like you're still at school, and he's only for old people.
yeah, Clive Bull is for old people.
Yeah. And what did you do at school today, Audrey?
What I do?
At school?
I'm an old age pensioner.
Oh, you're joking. I thought you were a child. Audrey, I apologise for that. How rude of me.
Thank you.
Audrey, listen, thank you very much for your kind words.
You come and have a cup of tea.
What?
No, I shall write in and get a picture of you. And I shall put it on my bedside table.
If I said you put my picture on your bedside table, did you just invite me round for a cup of tea?
Yeah, come and have a cup of tea.
Oh, hang on a minute. Stay there. Agent Chris, seriously, take Audrey's details. Next week, we're going to go around there for a cup of tea. Is that all right, Audrey, if I bring Agent Chris with me? Seriously?
Lovely.
We're there. Audrey, thank you very much. Seriously, we'll do that, Agent Chris. Next couple of weeks, we'll go round to Audrey's for a cup of tea, and we'll record that and play it on the radio for you, dear listener. I'm going to do that, seriously. She invited. She can't back down now. It's on the radio. It's a verbal contract. That'll learn her. 0870 9090 973. Does one of your armpits sweat more than the other? How the hell do you stop it? I have tried everything. And it just won't stop. It just will not stop. And do you know someone who wears too much or too little of something? And how do you deal with it? Ian, it's the muffin effect. When big girls' bellies hang out. Cover up, you foolish people. From Yagi in Enfield. Wow. Listen, we will take more of your calls, your texts, and of course your emails. Man, it's the weekend. I'm looking forward to having a weekend of not working. More of your calls, texts and emails, of course, after this.
Iain Lee. The 3 hour 4 till 7 Iain Lee Afternoon Wireless Show.
Yeah, come and have a cup of tea.
Oh, we're going to go around there. We're going to go around there. We sorted out. Hey, man, listen, I'd love to win £5,000, but I just don't know how to do it. Oh, hang on. Yes, I do. Well, it wasn't as smooth as I thought it was going to be, but it works. Monday, starting from Monday, the 10th of October, you can win £5,000. All you've got to do is identify 5 famous Londoners, saying LBC 97.3 on the mystery. You've got to call the Mystery Londoners hotline. The number is being given out. You'll be able to find that out, and you can win £5,000. Simple as that. Steve Allen, I think, kicks the whole thing off by playing the Real Voices on Monday. So that's got to be a definite listen. Yeah. Ian, I'm the same. My right armpit sweats like mad. Is Mr. T on the show today? Says Darren in Surrey. Well, yeah, kinda.
Hey, this is Mr. T,
Yeah.
and you listening to 3 hours, 427 Iain Lee Afternoon Wireless Show.
In as much as he's recorded that for us, he's on the show. So it's better than we've been able to do for months. So, yeah, I'm off the hook. B is on in around the North Circular. Hello, B.
Hello there.
Hello, B. How are you?
I'm okay, how are you?
I like the name B.
B.
Is it short? Is it short for?
Yeah, it's short.
What is it short for? Tell us.
No.
Beatrice.
No.
Beatrix.
No.
Betula.
No.
Barana.
No, I'm not going to tell you.
Botti.
No, listen to this.
What is it short for?
Belgin.
Belgian?
Yeah.
The Belgian marbles?
What's that?
Give them back to the Greeks. Nothing.
Oh,
B.
Anyway.
Yes.
I rang up about your sweating problem.
It's just my right armpit.
Yeah, but have you tried washing?
Oh, no, I hadn't thought. Of course I've tried washing, you cheeky mare. I'm glad I made that joke about the Belgian marbles now. Yes, of course I wash. The thing is, I use all the preparations. I use the soap, the water, the antiperspirant. It's just my right armpit will not stop sweating.
Try the roll-on, because they usually dry it up.
Oh, really? They'll seal my pores. Do you sweat a lot, B? You sound like a sweaty lass.
No.
You've never had... Because some girls...
I try to prevent it.
How do you prevent it? With the roll-on?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, B. Listen, it's a good tip. I will have a go over the weekend. I shall have a go over the weekend. Max Marshall's emailed in to tell us how much he loves the show. Thank you, Max. Rowena is in the Islington. Hello, Rowena.
Hello, Ian.
Hello. Have you been drinking?
Not recently.
Okay.
What, you think I'm going to get stroppy again?
Well, no, just if the weekend has started. I thought you might have cracked open a bottle of gin or something. Bit of Southern Comfort. Nice. Oh, don't cry.
No, I haven't. Not yet.
Okay, Rowena, what can I do for you?
I'm calling about your sweat problem.
Yeah.
I was thinking that, well, obviously you're recording. I'm sweating now because, I'm talking to you on the radio.
Yeah,
perhaps, it's just stress-related.
Yeah.
But you could cure it by... Are you hairy under your armpit?
Yes, I have hair under my armpits, yes. I'm a gentleman.
Okay, good. Shave that armpit.
Oh, no.
No, wait. Oh, if you don't want to shave it, then wax it.
Oh, you are joking. But the hair is there to collect the sweat.
No, but that's what makes it smell and makes it all get sweaty.
Right.
If you wax that off,
yeah.
I bet you, and then you use your antiperspirant deodorant,
yeah.
You'll never have another sweaty armpit.
I bet it'll sting like flippery.
Oh, yeah, only for a moment.
Oh no, because you girls
half
are
an
used
hour, maybe, max.
Oh, I'm not. No, I don't want to put myself through half an hour's pain. I'm not a lady.
And invite your girlfriend to watch as well. Maybe she could do it.
Are you implying there's some kind of sexual thing in shaving one's armpits?
No, but I'm just thinking she'd probably like to see you have a little bit of pain.
Oh, you cheeky mare. Unbelievable. What is going on? Is there a nasty vibe going around today? Because I'm getting a lot of bad feelings. Or maybe it's because the show's rubbish. I genuinely don't know. 0870 9090 973. I do need help with it's just one pit that's sweaty. It's just one pit. And also, if you know someone who wears too much or too little of something, and kind of what we want to talk about in the next hour, and it kind of follows on from the sweaty pit, I suppose. Has your body ever let you down? Okay, the thing with the sweaty pit, it does let me down, because I can put on a nice, clean, crisp, freshly ironed shirt, shave, wash, get ready for an important meeting, whatever, and I know within 20 minutes, the right armpit, it'll be soaking wet, it'll be sodden. It's not swearing, it's an actual descriptive word. That's a case of my body letting me down. At some point, all of our bodies let us down and reveal that they are pretty much weak and useless. Agent Chris has only ever fainted twice in his life. They happen within 20 minutes of each other. He was in assembly or something, singing in some choir in Wales, about mine or something, I don't know. He was standing at the top of these stairs singing, and he fainted and fell down all the way down the stairs. The school took him outside to help him calm down and cool down. Came back, did the exact same thing 20 minutes later. I once, this is a story I don't know if I can tell. I once kind of soiled the bed in Pakistan. Yeah, that way. I may tell that after 5, but I do want to know, when has your body betrayed you and let you down? 0870 9090 973 is the telephone number. We will have more of your calls, texts and emails after this.
Iain Lee.
There's a young lady texting from the shower. What the hell is... It's the weekend. Can we just try and keep things a little bit decent? Let's not descend into drunken sexual foolery. Tiny Gooner. Unbelievable. Dean is in the slough. Hello, Dean.
Hello, Ian.
Hello, mate. What can I do for you? Dean.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Hello, yeah, I've got a friend who really smells, and he uses lettuce under his arms.
That's a great sentence. I've got a friend who really smells. And what does he use under his arms?
He uses lettuce. He rubs lettuce under his arms, and I don't know if it makes him smell worse or better, really, but he says it works for him. So.
What's it supposed to do?
Well, it's just supposed to cleanse the arm, you know.
Why doesn't he use a flannel or something?
I don't know. Well, I think lettuce is good, or any kind of fruit or anything. If you use, like, a melon or something like that.
If I rub a melon under my arm, it'll stop sweating?
Well, yeah, something to flavour it, you know, like scented candles.
Oh, Gene, that's horrible.
It's good.
Does he eat the lettuce afterwards?
Well, no, I think he throws it away, but, he has, a lettuce in his fridge crisper, and he, gets it out every so often.
Oh, well, do you know, maybe that's something, a nice, cool, crisp lettuce leaf just wiped across your arm.
Yeah.
That might sort it out. Dean, do you use deodorants and antiperspirants?
No, I don't usually. Sometimes I use, the old, spray-on stuff, aftershave. I spray that under there.
So, but you don't use deodorant?
No, I prefer aftershave.
But aftershave doesn't do the same job as a deodorant.
Well, I don't know, it's a bit more, it's a bit more smelly, I find.
Oh, man, you must stink in Slough, Dean.
But I have lots of friends who smell, though.
Oh, well, that's it. Maybe that's how smelly people they just hang out together as smelly people. And that's how it kind of works. It makes sense to me. Listen, you can text in as well, 0771 776 0973. Ian, I'm the same, my right armpit sweats like mad. From Darren in Surrey. My right armpit sweats, says Gary in Guildford. People in Bracknell wear too much fake tan. They look like they've been tangoed, says Paul on the M25. Controversial. Ian, every woman down in Brighton on a Friday, Saturday night wears too little clothes. There's that kind of... There's women up north as well. They're kind of... for a while it's quite nice. Short skirts and boots. But not all the time. Some girls do it all the time. You think, no... Ian, the best way to let someone know they have an issue with BO is to leave a can of Shore on their desk with a note from all of us. My girlfriend doesn't wear enough makeup. I can still see her face, says Mike in Enfield. That's harsh. Good afternoon. If you have any calls from women who don't wear many clothes and too much makeup, send them over to me. I'll sort them out, says Pimzola in Kent. And there's a weird text. I don't quite understand the meaning of this. Agent Chris is the best. He's so caring, says Jen in Heathrow. Someone's got a boyfriend. Give us a call. Do you know someone who wears too much or too little of something? Maybe it's jewellery, maybe it's makeup, it's clothes, whatever it is. And when has your body let you down? It happens. We kind of trust our bodies and think that it's always going to be there for us. When has it let you down? Really badly. Well, I told you about Agent Chris fainting twice. I may tell you about me messing up a bed in Pakistan. It's really unpleasant. Man, it was so embarrassing. When has your body embarrassed you? And the ultimate male embarrassment is when the voice starts breaking. If your voice is breaking, give us a call. We'll have your calls, your texts, and your emails after the latest LBC 97.3 news.
London's LBC 97.3. The 3-hour 4 till 7 Iain Lee Afternoon Wireless Show.
Call 0870 9090 973.
Hey, this is Mr. T, and you listening to 3 hours 427 Iain Lee Afternoon Wireless Show.
Well, you just got to tell him to stop lying all the time.
Hello, you. Gosh, I've missed... During the news at the top of the hour, because I drink a lot of tea and I have it very, very cold in the studio, I like to have a wee. Pretty much every hour. Pretty much every go. Couldn't do it then, because I was about to leave, and Carolyn Faraday staggered in, showing me her Tigger, as if I was interested in seeing that. And all over the... Got to say, she's in at 10 o'clock this evening. She's doing the weekend show now, 10 till 1. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Be nice to her. Be very nice to her. She's wearing a leather skirt and boots. Hello. I salute that, sir. We salute that look. So don't phone up and just be sleazy to her, but bear in mind when you listen to her tonight, she's wearing leather skirt and knee-length boots. Yes, sorry, I was miles away then, but it means I need a wee, so the next hour is going to be slightly uncomfortable. I might be able to nip out at past. I just don't know. We're still taking your calls on wearing too much or too little of something, be it clothes, perfume, makeup, whatever. Not good. Also, I want to know, has your body ever let you down? When has it let you down? My body's generally let me down by looking like Marlon Dingle from Emmerdale. Someone just texted in, they've just been to the website. Yes, Clive Bull has swapped my picture. Aha, very funny, very funny. I will sue him. Won't be funny when he's in court. See how he likes that one. But my body's constantly letting me down. My right armpit is just sweating now. Sweat is pouring out of it. Agent Chris fainted in an assembly at school twice. Just collapsed and fell on loads of people. I don't really want to talk about what I did in the bed in Pakistan, my last night ever in Pakistan. I might talk about it a bit later on. When has your body betrayed you and let you down? The last time it was really icy, it was a couple of years ago, I think. Really icy. Like February, something like that. And it's so icy on the pavement that you're sort of walking along, little pigeon steps. Like that, just so you don't slip anywhere. Slip, fell right on my backside, really hurt. Fell on my coccyx, always painful. Got up slowly, fell over straight away, got up again, fell over immediately. And there's kids, everyone laughing, oh, it's funny, tall man fell over. It's my body letting me down. When has your body just embarrassed you and let you down? 0870 9090 973 is the telephone number. But helping me with my sweaty armpit, let's go to Susan in the Mile End. Hello, Susan.
Hello.
Hello, Susan, what can I do for you?
Oh, well, I had a suggestion as to why. Are you right-handed?
I am right-handed.
That's probably why. I mean, if you're using your right hand more...
Yeah.
You know,
But it's not as if I'm bowling cricket balls or anything. I'm not doing much more. Just the act of writing, it's not really working that right arm, is it?
Yeah, I don't know. It was just an idea.
Just an idea.
Like, I know
not
that...
very well thought through.
I guess technically, if you wear a ring on your left hand, it's easier to fit, because your right hand, the muscles are just a little bit larger. At least that's what I've heard.
We just get a bigger ring.
Yeah, so that's my guess. Is it
Susan, it's a good... Susan, can I ask, what medical training have you had?
What medical training?
Yeah, to come to that conclusion.
I don't know.
You've had none. It's just a woman guessing, and that's kind of why we like this show, and it's kind of why some people don't like it. Susan, thank you very much for the suggestion. Ah, dearie me. Lucy is in the Battersea. Hello, Lucy.
Hello.
Hello, Lucy. You're all right.
I'm very well, yeah.
Hey, listen, I was going to say we had Rowena in Hackney phone up earlier on. I asked her if she'd been drinking. She said no. She sent in a text. Hang on, Chris, please go back to the text very quickly. She sent in a text saying, Iain, sorry, I had a gin and tonic and a glass of red wine during lunch. I can't say so because my dad's listening. Shame on her, but broadcasting to a bunch of alcoholics.
Well,
Anyway.
I'm definitely sober because I've just got out of a car, so yeah,
Good
I'm
work.
sober.
Good work.
Now,
Wink,
the,
wink.
the one thing that works, and it will work totally,
Yeah.
and I know...
To stop my armpit sweating.
Yeah, stop your armpit sweating, is Botox. If you have Botox in your armpit,
No.
it kills all the nerve... Well, it paralyses all your sweat glands, and you never sweat.
Now, this is interesting, because every time I see... I quite often take my mum to go and see Neil Diamond in concert. And it's a very strange story. Every time we see him, she goes, I think he's had Botox injections because he doesn't sweat. And I didn't... I'm sure he hasn't. But so Botox...
On his forehead, he won't sweat, yeah.
He doesn't sweat on his forehead. Is that true? Botox stops you sweating?
Because what it does is, because it's Botox, it's like, it kills things. It's actually a poison.
Yeah.
Is it? Botulism. Yeah, it's part of botulism.
Is it? I thought it was just like some thing that made your lips... I didn't even know what it was.
No, it's the thing that freezes your face. You don't get wrinkles. So unless your armpit's having a good old smile, and you don't want wrinkles. But no, if you put it in your armpit, if you have Botox...
Oh, no.
But another thing I was talking about is, you were talking about not enough clothes and everything.
Yeah.
Well, I went up to Preston once. It was very scary. And literally, I was the only girl in a pair of trousers.
Nice.
And I was the only girl wearing a coat, and this was January.
I'm not saying they're hard, rough tarts up there, but they don't wear very much in the freezing cold. I've been out.
They never wear a coat.
I've been out for nights in Newcastle in the middle of winter, and it was obscene what they weren't wearing. They were virtually naked, and they didn't care because they're as tough as nails up there.
No. And my husband, I went out to go. I was in this nightclub, and I went out to the bouncer. I said, "Could you tell me where a hole in the wall is? To get cash out." And he goes, "Oh, up there, love." And so I went out to it, and my husband came looking for me. He goes, "That's my wife." He goes, "Yeah, what's she going to look like?" And he goes, "Posh bird, long hair, wearing trousers." He goes, "Oh, she's down there."
It was able to describe you because you had clothes on up there, for goodness sakes. 0870 9090 973 is the telephone. We already had texts complaining that I'm talking about my sweaty pits. Listen, we don't have to. It's not me that kind of decides what people call in about. That's what they've chosen to call in about. And Agent Chris is putting them through, so let's fire him. Although we're getting loads of texts singing Agent Chris's praises. I think his family must be listening on the internet or something. When has your body ever let you down? Just think about it. It happens quite a lot. The body, we like to think our bodies are cool and they do what we want them to do, but maybe you're running a marathon and your legs just gave way. They just stopped working. I will tell the story later on about me in Pakistan. It's very unpleasant. It's the best example of why people hate this show, but I will be telling it later on. You can text in as well, 0771 776 0973, but it's exactly 5:13. Oh my word, it's 30 seconds.
The 3 hour 4 till 7 Iain Lee Afternoon Wireless Show.
Just checking the text league. Oh, look, I was 12th on Monday. I'm 3rd. I need 131 to beat Clive Bull. Now, put me in 2nd place behind Peter Daly, who, fair play. Let's, 0870 9090 973 is the telephone number. I'm excited. It's the weekend. I've got Friday night off. In an hour and 40 minutes or so, I'll be free. I can do what I want to do. Not quite sure what I'm going to do. But if you want to give us a call, too much or too little of anything, has your body ever let you down? And how the hell do I stop my right armpit sweating? I know it's not the most friendly of topics, but sometimes you need to discuss these things. Edwina is in the High Wycombe. Hello, Edwina.
Hello, Ian.
Hello.
How are you doing?
I'm very well, thanks. How are you?
Not too bad.
Nice to talk to you.
And how are you enjoying the new hours?
Do you know, it's weird working 5 days a week. That's strange.
Must be, because you're used to doing the night slot.
I'm used to doing the night slot. It's going to be a bit weird having my weekend free this weekend. I don't quite know what's doing
myself. Wonderful for your girlfriend there.
Well, wonderful or awful, I don't know.
Well, you can do more things at the weekend, can't you?
Apparently you can.
Yeah. Ian,
yes.
I rang up to talk about the problem under your right arm, because I've heard you mention this quite some weeks ago.
Yeah. It's an ongoing problem, I have.
Yeah, but, listen, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a scientist.
No.
But I'm just going to offer you a suggestion.
Please do.
I understand you're a vegetarian.
I certainly am.
Do you eat a lot of cheese?
I love cheese.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, my suggestion is, for 3 weeks, cut out the cheese.
Get out of here.
No, please, don't.
You want me to cut the cheese?
Cut out the cheese. Abstain from cheese and milk and butter, and fat dairy products for 3 weeks. And drink lots more water.
Right.
And see if that...
And supposing me cutting the cheese doesn't work, Edwina, I've lost 3 weeks of pure cheese.
Hold on, Ian. Don't just knock me out.
I'm not knocking you out.
Try it for 3 weeks.
Okay, where have you got this from that this might work?
Well, it's a suggestion.
You've just made it up, haven't you, Edwina? Listen, I appreciate the suggestion, but if you've just made it up, then I'm not going to have a go at it.
No, Ian. I stopped eating dairy products about 2 months ago, maybe 3 months now.
Yeah. So you cut the cheese about 3 months ago?
Yeah, and milk. Yeah. And butter. So I've abstained from dairy products.
Yeah.
And no problem.
You stopped sweating. Were you quite a sweaty lass?
No, I just slightly noticed a difference under one arm. It was just a slight difference.
So was one of your pits quite sweaty?
No. I was quite fortunate that I never perspired or became sweaty. Just very lucky. But can I just try it, Ian? And if it doesn't work...
Well, I've lost 3 weeks of pure cheese action.
No, okay, well, I'll pay for you and your girlfriend to go to dinner as an apology.
Alrighty, hang on a second. Now we've got a deal.
That for a chance?
Yeah, but not just at some fish and chip shop or something. I want you to pay for us to go to a swanky cheese restaurant.
Okay.
Edwina, you're on. It's a deal. Although I don't know if I can last 3 weeks without cheese. Even the promise of a free meal at the end of it. I don't know. It's Mario in Kensington. Hello, Mario.
Hello.
Hello, mate. What can I do for you?
Ian.
Yes?
Take the cheese away.
What?
The cheese isn't good. It's making your armpit sweat.
I don't know if
Just buy a tin of Shore, man, and spray on the armpit. What happened to you?
Well, I'm using deodorant, but I'm not... But I don't think cheese doesn't make you sweat.
Listen, man, Ian, just buy a tin of Shore antiperspirant powder spray.
I've used the Shore. I've had to move up to the Mitcham, and even that's not helping me.
Well, just bathe regular blood.
Mario, why are you in Kensington, not Wilson? You're confusing the whole
No,
LBC.
because I was down there...
You're getting it twisted, I believe.
What?
You're getting it twisted.
No, not today, mate. I'm listening to you.
Nice work. Well done for that.
You know every day is like Friday.
Every day can be like Friday now.
On the 327 show with Iain Lee on 97.3 LBC. You get me?
Yeah, I kind of get you, but you did get the name wrong.
Why?
Mario, listen to this. This is what the show is actually called.
The 3 hour 4 till 7 Iain Lee Afternoon Wireless Show.
Could you have another go for us?
Bruv, that sounds like McDonald's to all beef pantries and special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickle and onions, all the necessary use, and I can't do that, man.
He did it! He won a free burger! Not from us, though. Mario, listen, it's a good go. Hey, have you seen... I don't know if you know this, I swapped Clive Ball's picture on the website for one of Phil Collins.
That's...
He swapped my picture, though.
That's evil.
He swapped my picture.
You do look like that brother of Emmerdale.
I do not look like Marlon Dingle.
You look like him for real, bro.
Shut up, do I? What's your point? Why have you called in, Mario? What can I do for you?
No, it's about...
Good afternoon.
About this, I used to go out with a girl, like, she used to wear a lot of makeup, Ian, do you know what I mean? And the thing is, it's a disappointment because, back in the days, I'm talking, remember the 5 Star days?
Oh, well, 5 Star, the pop group?
Yeah.
What was 5 Star's big hit? I
can't remember, I think it was, I can't remember.
Well, Mario, go you can sing a bit for me, can't you? You remember how it went?
No, I ain't good on the singing.
Oh, man, I was hoping you'd sing a bit of Systematic.
Boy, she used to wear some makeup, and the problem is, back in those days, it was about the shoulder pad.
Yeah.
And the colour you had to wear was white.
Yeah.
I used to come home messy all the time.
Systematic, I never can get enough.
Nah, I don't think that's the one.
That was the song that was 5 Star?
It was the one. Do you want to be the one? Something like that.
What? I've never heard that. Sing that again?
Nah. Do you want to be the one? Or something like that, man.
You've made... That's the Spice Girls you're singing. Do you remember when 5 Star... Do you remember when 5 Star were on Saturday Superstore? And someone phoned them up and said a naughty word to them?
No, I didn't remember that.
Oh, man, someone phoned up and said, 5 Star, why are you such a load of old... And they got a swear word out, a very strong swear word out. It's one of the coolest things.
And I've got one word for the guys. You get a lot of guys in clubs and that, trying to hit on the shorties. And they always smell bad odor. Some people don't realise that they're smelly and they got some bad odor.
Yeah.
And they're just trying to hustle girls and that. And they don't realise why the girls don't want to know.
Yeah.
Because they smell. Do you know what I mean?
What's your one word for them, Mario?
Deodorant.
Mario, it's a good word. Don't get it twisted. It's deodorant. It should be the philosophy of everybody, I think. What was it? Systematic was 5 Star, wasn't it? Systematic. And it was Saturday Superstar, I think, when someone phoned up and said, why are you such... Well, really, no, one of the coolest things when you're... why are you such LBCs? LBCers. I think it was LBCers, wasn't it? Yeah. 5-star, why are you such LBCers? And their face, like, what? Listen, 0870 9090 973. At 6:30, in an hour and 4 minutes, we're going to open the lines. It may not work at this time of day. It's a genuine experiment where you'll go straight to air. So be tuned for that, 6:30. But we are taking your calls. When has your body ever let you down? Give us a call. Confess, grass up your body. 0870 9090 973. I've got a load of texts and emails as well. I'll try and fit some of them in just after this.
Iain Lee.
Now we're getting a load of texts from people saying they think Edwina sounds really hot. What the hell is it? This show always turns into some sleazy kind of sex thing. I do apologise. Iain, you don't have to shave your armpits. Just trim the hair with clippers. It works. I read about it in Men's Fitness magazine from Simon in Sevenoaks. And Iain, sweat problems, this is a really unpleasant way to start a weekend, I can only apologise. Sweat problems can be helped by trimming your underarm hair and using antiperspirant crystals. Wow, it's the weekend. Time for the latest LBC 97.3 news.
London's LBC 97.3. The 3-hour, 4 till 7 Iain Lee Afternoon Wireless Show.
Call 0870 9090 973.
Hey, this is Mr. T. Don't be a fool. Call Iain Lee now. 0870 9090 973. Sucker. Hey, this is Mr. T. I ain't getting on no plane.
Hello, you. We got him on, and it counts. It counts. So, and we beat any other station that may have stolen the idea of getting Mr. T and try and get them on their afternoon show. So we win. Easy peasy. Listen, at 6:30, we're going to try something in the afternoon that you don't really get in the afternoon. There may be a reason for it. But we're going to open up the lines at 6:30 after the news then, and take your calls straight to air. And if it works, we might make it a regular feature. If it doesn't work, then we shall never mention it ever again, and no one ever knows. But it means the last half hour is pretty easy for us. So that's always good fun. For some reason, it's kind of just developed into you phoning in about my sweaty armpit, which is fine. I'm more than happy, genuinely, to take your advice on how I stop my one pit sweating. But there are some people who may be finding this a little bit dull, and I can only apologise. But, you know, if you want to talk about other stuff, you're more than welcome to. We are still asking you, do you know someone who wears too much or too little of something, whether it be makeup, whether it be clothes, deodorant, whatever it is? And has your body ever let you down? They can embarrass us at the worst moments ever. When has your body just let you down? And we want to speak. This is where this came from. I've just remembered. We want to speak to someone. One of the most embarrassing things for a man, a boy, is when their voice breaks. Now, mine kind of just happened overnight. One day I spoke like that. The next day I speak like this. But some boys speak like that, and they can't talk, and their voice goes everywhere. Now, girls don't get that. Girls think it's funny. It's not funny. It's upsetting. If you're a boy, I'm guessing 13, 14, 15, whose voice is going like that, then could you give us a call and let us hear your voice breaking live on the air? Could you do that for us? I know it's a lot of... You probably don't want to talk on the radio because your voice is sounding like that. I will support you. I will be there wholeheartedly for you. If your voice is breaking at the moment, could you give us a call? 0870 9090973. You can use a different name if you want. You will get priority. If you phone up and your voice is breaking, you jump the queue. Simple as that. Sue is in the lovely Burnham. Hello, Sue.
Hello.
Hello, Sue. How are you?
I'm fine, thanks.
How's Burnham?
Getting tackier.
Oh, do you know, I was there a couple of weeks ago, for the first time in probably about 8 or 9 months, and it has got a little bit down market, hasn't it?
It has, definitely.
We use the dentist there.
Oh, who's that?
The Lenko.
Oh, me too.
Yeah, Robert.
Yes.
He's very nice, isn't he?
Nice guy when he's there.
He's a lovely fella, yes. So he
does too much justice of the peace thing for my liking. I can never get to see him.
Is that what he does in his spare time?
That's right.
We're still NHS.
So we.
That's good, isn't it?
Yeah.
Anyway, so people don't want to hear about my dentist. What can I do for you?
Well, it's about your sweaty armpit.
Oh, yeah. It is just the one pit. That's the embarrassing thing.
I don't understand that, but what you've got is hyperhidrosis.
I've got what? I've got a condition?
Is it affecting connected more with nerves and stuff like that, interviews, that sort of thing.
Yeah, it does, but, you know, today, for example, I got up, I had a shower, I got dressed and everything, and I was just sitting at the computer going through my emails, and I could feel my right pit just getting very damp.
Well, it's hyperhidrosis, and there is absolutely nothing you can do. Well, there's two things. The Botox, which that other lady said...
I'm not keen on that.
No.
Sounds like I'm messing with nature, and I don't think we should.
I know. Well, the other one's even worse, messing with nature. You have your sympathetic nerve cut.
Oh, dear.
Cavity, and they collapse your lung, and it's awful.
They collapse? I think I can live with a sweaty armpit. I don't want a collapsed lung.
But it's unusual for only one. One can be worse than the other, but to actually not have it at all in the other armpit is very unusual.
No, it's a strange... none of these extra-strength antiperspirants are going to work for me.
I don't think so, not if it's...
Some people have recommended this I won't say the name of it. They've recommended this antiperspirant. They say it works.
Is it diachlorine or something like that?
I can't remember. It's some clever name.
Take the paintwork off.
But it says it really, really stings. I don't want to be in pain.
I don't know, I've never tried it. But anyway, there is nothing... That lady who phoned about the cheese, I mean,
nonsense.
What a fairy.
Yeah.
Tell you what, you try the cheese thing. If it works, I will take her and her partner out to dinner.
No way. I can't give up cheese for 3 weeks. That's absolute nonsense. Sue, thanks. I'm thinking of a gap in the market here. Is there some kind of pad maybe I could invent a pad that you just stick under your armpit, it absorbs the sweat. That might be quite useful. Catherine's in the East Finchley. Good afternoon to you, Catherine.
Hello.
Hello, Catherine.
Hi, how are you?
I'm very, very well, thank you very much, apart from my sweaty pit.
Oh, yeah. Can I say,
whatever.
you know, I rang off on Wednesday?
Yeah?
Yeah, and I couldn't say your name, your show, name. I've revised it now.
Oh, let's have it. Come on, Catherine. Let's hear you saying the name of the show.
Okay, the 3 hour, 4 till 7, Iain Lee Afternoon Wireless Show.
Are you reading that?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Well done, you did it well. It took Mr. T, am I allowed to tell them how long it took Agent Chris? It took Mr. T 7 minutes to get the title right. We've got the whole tape somewhere of Joe Parkinson speaking to him on the phone. It took him 7 minutes to get the name of the show right, bless him. So you're better than Mr. T.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, that's not bad, is it? Catherine, what can I do for you?
Anyway, my body letting me down.
Oh, man, it does, doesn't it, at times?
Yeah.
What did it do?
Okay, well, I was walking back from school, because I get the train to and from school.
Yeah.
I was walking back from the station, so I lived 2 minutes from the station.
Yeah.
And it was chucking it down with rain.
Oh, man, I hate that.
Yeah. Had no umbrella.
Yeah.
No coat, nothing.
No.
So I was walking, and it's quite a busy road.
Yeah.
And on the side, there's sometimes puddles.
In the curb?
On the side of the road.
I know those puddles,
I was about to cross the road, and I was like, oh, but it's just like a really, shallow puddle.
Yeah.
Step in it.
You can step in a puddle, that's not a problem.
But I thought it was really shallow.
Yeah.
It's like deep over my ankle.
You did? Oh, so any one of you didn't suddenly disappear down a manhole?
No,
then?
no.
That would have been the worst thing.
Yeah, but I was just
wet sock.
Yeah, tights and everything.
Is there anything worse than having wet feet in shoe?
Yeah, I know. It's
terrible.
Horrible.
Catherine, are there boys at your school whose voice is breaking?
I go to a girls' school.
Oh, hey, Catherine, are there girls at your school whose voice is breaking?
No.
No. It was worth a try. It was worth a try. Catherine, thank you very much. We do want to speak to someone whose voice is going like that. Because girls don't understand how serious... When that's happening when you're a boy, and it's kind of the age, obviously, hormones are rushing through, it's the age that you want to impress girls as well. So you got to go and go, all right, why would you go on a date with me? They're going to laugh at you. Give us... If your voice is breaking now, it's a long shot, I know. It's a long shot. Probably not the season for it. But give us a call, 0870 90 90 973. Paul is in the Watford. Hello, Paul.
Hello.
Hello, mate. What can I do for you?
I'm just phoning, can't believe I'm actually phoning to say this, but 5-star, just to kind of put you out of your misery and let you know that their song was called Rain or Shine.
Rain or Shine?
Yeah.
Paul, you can't sing us.
It was the name of their one album and it was the name of their song.
But they did Systematic as well, didn't they?
I think they might have done.
Yeah. How does Rain or Shine go?
It went, rain or shine, you'll always be one in a million, my fantasy. Something like that.
I've never heard that before in my life.
It was their first, I think it was one of their first, it was either first or second song, and it was, and it was one of the only songs, really, that they released.
So, Paul, do you remember them being sworn at on Saturday Superstore?
No.
Because David has emailed in saying, Ian, it wasn't 5-star, it was Matt Bianco. Now, I do remember Matt Bianco being sworn at as well, but 5-star definitely had someone phone up and swear at them.
Well, that sounds right, that somebody should have done.
Can you remember what the members of 5-star were called? There was one weird one, wasn't there?
I can picture them because I had their album when I was about 12.
Really?
And I can kind of picture them with big hair.
They were like the English Jackson 5, weren't they? That was the premise.
Absolutely.
But they were managed by their dad, and they were complete rubbish.
Yeah, yeah.
Paul, listen, thank you very much for that. There was one of them who, I shouldn't say he was weird, but there was one, what was he called? And he had lots, when they made a comeback, but there were only 3 of them. And he had lots of, it appeared he'd had lots of plastic surgery. His face suddenly was very chiselled, and he looked a bit weird. 0870 9090 973. If you can fill in the blanks on the 5-star. They did make a comeback, didn't they? Very strange band. Iain, my dad don't wear enough deodorant. I just tell him he smells, so then he knows. From Gem B. Another one saying, if you shave your armpit hair, can I have it? Says Kate. No, you can't have it. It's going on the eBay. Yeah, that's going to work, isn't it? Iain, you don't have to shave your armpit, just trim it. Have you ever considered surgery on your armpits? I'm sure you can have something done to cut your sweat glands. Yeah, I don't like the sound of that. I'm not that bothered about it. 0870 9090 973. 45 minutes until we open the lines for the first and perhaps the last time in daytime radio. But right now it's exactly 5:43.
Iain Lee. The 3 hour 4 till 7 Iain Lee Afternoon Wireless Show.
Nice. Do you know what? I'm really hungry. Yeah. Anyway, it's irrelevant. Do you want to win £5,000? You've heard us mentioning it so often. It's a big thing that's happening on Monday. It starts on Monday, and it's going to run for quite some time. All you've got to do is identify 5 famous Londoners saying LBC 97.3. If you can identify them, you win £5,000. It's as simple as that. It starts on Monday. Steve Allen is going to play the first set of voices in his show. It's around about 6 o'clockish. Mustn't throw that bit of paper on the floor. I do that every time, and then I regret it when I can't find it. Mystery Londoners starts Monday on London's LBC 97.3. Diana is in the Addiscombe. Hello, Diana.
Hello.
Hello to you. What can I do for you?
Just telling you about the 5-star people got sworn at on television.
Oh, they definitely did, didn't they?
They definitely did. I remember it when I was younger.
Yeah.
They were on the Saturday mornings, like one of those children's programs.
Was it?
Top Shop or something.
It wasn't Top Shop. Was it Saturday? I think it was Saturday Superstore.
Live, I think, with Phil Schofield or something.
Oh, was it the one with Phil Schofield?
I think so.
Okay.
And they were all sat round, and somebody phoned in. They were supposed to ask them questions like, "What's your favourite this and that?"
Yeah, where did you get your inspiration from? What's your favourite colour? Yeah.
And this person just came on and just swore at them, and before they could cut it off, some really rude words.
Now, without saying this, using LBC instead of a swear word, can you remember exactly what was said?
Something like, "You are LBC really, really bad."
Yeah.
Well, the word wasn't bad, it was...
LBC?
It
was, oh, man, alive.
It was dreadful, and they just sat there with their mouths open. The presenter just had his mouth open, like, oh, sorry about that.
Now, the thing is, 5-star were LBC, weren't they?
They were really
complete
dreadful.
LBC. Just awful.
They were dreadful. But the funny thing was,
yeah.
about 2 minutes later, that person's dad rang up.
Really?
Their dad rang up and talked through and said, "Don't worry about that, send them round to me and I'll make sure they get a clip round the ear roll."
No!
It was unreal. I'll never
Wicked.
forget it.
Diana, listen, thank you for that. If anyone has got that clip, I know some people, Philip in South Norwood will have that on tape, surely. As a TV historian, he will have that on cassette somewhere. I've got it on record. He's only 5'4", we found out this week. It's weird when you learn a lot about your listeners. Philip from South Norwood, I always thought was a tall, dashing gentleman with long, flowing hair. He's 5'4", he's a wee fella. Nikki is in the Harlow. Hello, Nikki.
Hello there, Mr. Lee.
Hello, Ms. Nikki. What can I do for you?
I just want to tell you about the names of the people from 5.
Oh, go on then.
Okay.
Yeah. Who was the weird one?
Stedman.
That was it. It was.
Yeah. So it was Stedman. There were 2 boys. There was Stedman and Delroy.
Delroy?
Delroy.
Yeah.
He was the youngest one. He was the baby.
Yep.
Then there was Doris, Denise, and Lorraine.
One of the women was quite hot, I seem to remember. Maybe it was Doris.
Yeah, Doris was she looked a bit Janet Jackson-y.
Yeah, I know exactly who you mean, yes.
Okay, she's one of a bit like Janet Jackson. But, more sadly enough, is my husband now, and I have married him since he told me this, he actually wrote a letter to their dad, Buster, to ask for Denise's hand in marriage.
No! This is amazing. Sorry,
and then he got sent back,
he wanted to marry Denise?
Yeah.
Unbelievable. Were you a fan of the 5-star at the time, Nikki?
I was, yeah. I really liked Delroy because he was the sensitive one that tried not to look like Michael Jackson, you see.
Why was he so sensitive? How did that come across on Saturday Superstore?
I don't know. He had like such, he had like a pudgy baby face, and he was the baby. And I thought, that Stedman was so chiselled.
Yeah, that's...
I had no chance with Stedman, so I thought I'd go to his pudgy brother, Gilroy.
I don't think many ladies have a chance with Stedman. That's all we can say. Thank you very much for that. Jeff from Peckham says the plastic-looking boy in 5-star was called Stedman. This is Martin in Farnham. He's spot on about this. He says, Ian, you're definitely right about 5-star being sworn at. It was a kid from Langley. And it was a kid from Langley, because I lived in Slough, which is very near Langley. And so it was kind of all a bit of excitement, and a lot of people, I remember my friend Wayne was claiming it was a friend of his. I'm sure it wasn't. 5-star also had a hit with the song Can't Wait Another Minute, says D in TW3. Wow, Doris, yeah, she was hot, man, wasn't she? I remember she was hot. And Stedman was weird. You can't be sued for saying that someone's weird, can you? That's not a suable offence. Maybe it is, I don't know. He's too weird to sue me, though. Yeah, we'll find out when we get the post in the morning on Monday from solicitors. Ian, use Ladies Palmolive antiperspirant. It's very good. I'm a man and I use it. Sweat-free, says Sam, the camp coach driver. And spinach makes you sweat, and it smells of spinach. I don't eat spinach very often, to be honest. John thinks Edwina... we got so many texts. Edwina phoned in. She had a very husky voice. She was the one who told me to stop eating cheese, I think. So many people thinking she sounds hot. Agent Chris, be careful of that. Don't open that text from Asan regarding Lost. It may contain a reveal. I mean, a private discussion with Asan on the email about Lost, as we're both at the same point. But don't read it, because it will give away something of episode 3, which I watched last night. I'm still not convinced. Still not convinced of series 2. Listen, at 6:30... Sorry, I'm getting excited. It's the weekend and I've got nothing to do this evening. I'm very excited. 6:30 this evening, we are going to open the lines. We're going to take your calls straight to air. It might not work. It could be the worst half an hour of radio. We don't know. It's dangerous. It's a bit lazy. It's both of those things. So we're doing that. But we do want to take your calls still on When Has Your Body Ever Let You Down? Wearing too much or too little? Calls on 5-star for some reason as well. And public announcements. Have you heard any weird, I use the word wacky in inverted commas because I don't like the word, wacky public announcements? I was on a tube the other day and the driver said, I hope you like long waits because that's what we've got now. Well, no, I don't like long waits. 0870 9090 973. More of your calls, texts and emails after this.
When you're driving, when you're working, when you're socialising, if it feels like you can't ever escape your back pain, talk to Back to Normal.
Back to Normal offers treatment with proven success in reducing pain and increasing mobility in as little as 6 weeks. To book your assessment, call Back to Normal today on 020 7357 6877. That's 020 7357 6877. And get
Back to
Normal.
Oh, come on, love. You're doing really well. Just one more push. Keep going.
Hello, everyone. Right. Now, where's the champagne?
Week after week, Lotto gives birth to a new millionaire. Play Lotto this Saturday. Think lucky. Players must be 16 or over. Games, rules and procedures apply.
The 3-hour, 4 till 7, Iain Lee Afternoon Wireless Show.
Hello, you. I'm confused by... I've got it to an email from Carolyn Friday, who is often very, very drunk. She's wearing a leather skirt and boots tonight. Always good. Ian, I've just seen a picture of you in the Daily Mirror. Freak. Now, Agent Chris, can we get a copy of the Daily Mirror? I'm guessing the joke will be, it'll be a picture of Marlon Dingle or Ralph Little. Very, very funny. Ha ha! But I'm intrigued as to what it is. Very strange. Silly man. Ian, I keep reading that one about Tiny Gooner in the shower. Ian, I think you think your body has let you down. I look like Max out of the Tweenies. From John from Abbeywood. Oh. Ian, why not just have a shower like everyone else? Says Sam in the... I do shower. I do wash. I don't quite know where this sweaty pit thing has come up from. Susie is in the Epsom. Hello, Susie.
Hi, Ian.
Hello, Susie. What can I do for you?
I've just wanted to tell you about a deodorant that I was told by my GP about.
Hey, what's this crazy buzzing noise?
Oh, it's my phone, sorry.
Oh, no, hey, don't worry. Is it because your phone's a bit rubbish?
Yes.
Because it's a cordless phone, is it?
It is.
I've got a cordless phone at home, and it's 50-50 as to whether people can hear what I'm saying or not. It's absolutely awful.
Oh, can you hear me?
I can hear you perfectly apart from the buzz, Susie. Tell me what you're going to say, sorry.
It's a deodorant called Anhydrol Fort. And my GP told me about it, but you can buy it over the counter at the chemist.
Yeah.
And you put it on at night, and when you first use it, you might use it 1 or 2 nights in a row. And then as it becomes effective, you go down to using it like once a week, and you will not sweat at all.
It will stop me sweating?
Yeah, I use it.
Yeah. Were you a sweaty lady, Susie?
Well, I'm a very good squash player, so unfortunately that's given me some sweaty armpits.
Yeah, the squash is one of the sweatiest games known to mankind, isn't it?
I know.
Susie, what's it called again?
It's called Anhydril Forte.
I shall...
And it's about £5 from your chemist.
It sounds like some kind of crazy scientific formula. I should check that out. Carolyn Friday saying it is me, but I look very ill. Have I got a condition? Maybe I have. I don't know. This is terrifying now. Agent Chris, have you got the picture there? Wow. Do I want to see this? Is this the kind of thing I want to see before my weekend starts? Is it me? Is it bad? Turn the page over. Turn the page. This is making excellent radio. It's got to be said. It's only slightly self-indulgent. It's a picture of a man's bum. I don't want to see that. Well, that's not me. That's Peter Kay. That's not me. That's Rick Mail. Oh, dear, she's trying to infiltrate our show. We'll have a look during news. Probably the slightly more professional way of doing this, as opposed to me just doing it on the radio. I apologise for that. Listen, in the next half hour or so... Oh, there's a picture of me. Oh, I do look really... I'm not doing that gig anymore either. I'm not doing that gig. So anyone who's going to see the gig on Tuesday that I'm supposedly doing, I'm not doing that, I'm afraid. So, oops. Yeah, I do look ill there, don't I? Maybe that was when I was ill. Anyway... Sorry, London, I can only apologise for being slightly self-indulgent there. 0870 9090 973. When have you heard annoying announcements on the tube, man, or anywhere, in a shop, anything where someone's trying to be a little bit wacky, a little bit crazy? It never works. What have you heard? Also, has your body ever let you down? And do you know people who wear too much or too little of something? Give us a call. 0870 9090 973. You can text as well. 0771 776 0973. More of your calls, texts and emails after the latest LBC 97.3 news.
London's LBC 97.3. The 3-hour 4 till 7 Iain Lee Afternoon Wireless Show.
Call 0870 9090 973.
Hey, this is Mr. T, and you listening to 3 hours 427 Iain Lee Afternoon Wireless Show.
Don't analyse it too much. You realise he gets the name of the show slightly wrong. 427. Yeah, don't matter. Bless him. It's Mr. T. We got him on. It counts. It counts, and we did it before any other afternoon show that has been stealing my ideas for my weekend show. Carolyn Friday is on at 10 o'clock this evening. Yeah, she's doing the weekends now. Friday, Saturday and Sunday. 10 till 1. So be nice to her. You know, she's drunk. What can she do? She cannot help it. For goodness sakes. Listen, at 6:30, just after 6:30, we're going to try an experiment. I don't think it's been done in the sort of early evening kind of slot before. We're going to put the calls straight to air. It's a staple of all kinds of late night radio shows, but it may not work on this time of the day. We don't know. So from 6:30, we're going to take your call straight to air. You just have to keep ringing through, and you'll go straight to air. But we'll explain that again a little bit later on. Right now, we're taking your calls on. Have you ever heard any annoying or slightly humorous public announcements? Is what we're looking for. Where people, the driver of a train thinks he's saying something slightly funny. Agent Chris was on the Piccadilly line when the driver announced the final stop is sunny Acton Town. I don't want attempts at humour from the driver of a train or someone in a shop. I don't want that. I just want the pure facts. That's all I need. The other day, I said this earlier, I was on the tube, and the driver said, I hope you like long waits, because that's what we've got now. Just tell me what is going on. Tell me how long it's going on, what the situation is, for goodness sakes. Don't mess me around. 0870 9090 973 is the telephone number. If you want to give us a call, you're more than welcome to. Also, has your body ever let you down? And we did ask earlier on for someone to give us a call if their voice was breaking. I think Nick from Mitcham might be able to help us. Hello, Nick.
Hello.
Nick, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Oh, now your voice is sounding quite... that kind of... when did it start breaking, Nick?
Oh, a couple of months ago.
A couple of months ago. And it's still going on?
Yeah, I'm not finished yet.
You're not finished? It's kind of a little bit settled, though. It's deeper than it was, is it?
Yeah.
And do people take the mickey out of you at school?
Yeah, my sister.
Your sister does?
Yeah.
Is she older or younger?
Older.
See, that's unfair, because she's been through her changes. She should know what's going on. And she's still bullying you.
Well, no. She just, 'cause on my neck area I've got an Adam's apple growing.
Oh, man, yeah, wicked.
Yeah. And she, feels it and says, oh, look, my little Nicky's growing up.
Oh, man, that's it's kind of exciting, isn't it?
Well, yeah.
Have girls, started thinking, hey, Nick's got a bit of a sexy grown-up voice now?
Maybe.
Maybe. Nick, can you do us a favour?
Right.
The telephone number you've just dialed, could you give us the telephone number, please, in your breaking voice?
0870 9090 973.
Nick.
LBC 97.3.
Nick, I love it. Bless you. Thank you very much. It's a brave thing he did. Girls don't get it. It's kind of a scary thing. 0870 9090 973. As Nick has just said. Thank you very much for that, Nick. Let's go to Mark, who's in the Slough. Hello, Mark.
Hi, Ian. I'm actually on the M4, just coming into a very slow part of the motorway at the moment.
Hey, isn't the M4 always slow? I don't know.
Yeah, I'm afraid it is, yeah.
Mark, what can I do for you?
Yeah, you mentioned about half an hour ago, wouldn't it be a good idea if you invented a pad that you could stick underneath your arm?
It would be genius.
Well, yeah, but it's already been done.
Oh!
Let me explain. I work in television, and some of the girls, when they're wearing their nice blouses on television, actually don't, worry about beads of sweat coming through.
Of course they do. They want to look hot on TV. Who doesn't?
Exactly right. So they stick feminine hygiene kind of panty liners underneath their arms.
Sweet home Alabama.
I know.
How do they affix it to the arm? With some kind of masking tape?
I think because I'm not an expert in this area, but because it does have one sticky side, they stick it to the inside of their shirt.
Oh, jabba. Wow.
I know, it's a bit distasteful at this time of evening, isn't it?
So the idea has been done already. As always, I'm about 7 years behind everybody.
But hey, someone's got to be in.
Mark, and I'm doing it for you, London. I'm being behind the times for you. I hope you're appreciating it. Nick in Surrey has emailed in, Dear Ian, my mate Richard, not his real name, had a very bad BO problem. One day it was very hot. Rich was sitting next to me. I couldn't stand the stench of his armpits, so I whispered, you forgot your right guard, mate. Now, is that the most subtle way of telling someone they're a little bit smelly? I think there've got to be better ways of doing it than that, haven't they? 0870 9090 973 is the telephone number. It's time now to go to two of my, I wouldn't say least favourite correspondents, but they are. It's Yasmin and Michaela in South Norwood. Hi! Hey! It's my Will Smith and my music correspondent, am I correct?
Yeah, well, Ian Song sort of correspondent.
Ian Song sort of correspondent, okay.
Yeah.
Now, what can I do for you, ladies?
We got updates.
You got updates
By
for
the
me?
way, we were very happy with what you put down when you wrote us on your list.
What do you mean?
You wrote...
Hang on a minute, I'm just going to the website now where Clive Buller's hilariously put a picture of Marlon Dingle instead of me.
Yeah, no, I saw that.
It's not funny, is it?
That's funny.
Hang on a minute, let's have a look. We've got Will Smith correspondent Michaela brackets, I can only apologise to the listeners, which is true, I can only apologise. And the Ian Sort of Songs correspondent is Yasmin brackets, oh dear God.
That's tasty.
It's fair though, isn't it?
No.
Okay, listen, we haven't had many updates this week. We're slowly introducing it into the weekday show. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm going first.
Who's going first?
Okay.
Who?
Me.
Who's this?
Michaela.
Okay, here we go.
Well, his new video, Party Star, came out this week. That's it.
Unbelievable rubbish.
And she's got one now, by the way.
Yeah, that's why I played the music, so that she would do hers next.
Oh, no, it's a rap. It's a rap. You finished it.
Oh.
From last week, remember?
You've written a rap for me?
Yeah,
let's have it.
I did last week.
You've got 30 seconds. You've got 30 seconds. Let's have it.
No, it's longer than that.
Oh, flip it.
Okay, go on. Okay. Go. Okay.
Oh, dear God.
Ian, but when you go to talk to him, you know he ain't a fool. Then there's Adrian, Chris behind the glass, and everybody says that Nicole has a nice ass. Yeah. Cool.
Oh, my Lord, I apologise for the foul language there, dear listeners. It is exactly 6:13 and 30 seconds now.
Ian Lee.
Oh, I was miles away then. I can only apologise. Terry is texting in. Get James O'Brien to call in. His voice hasn't broken yet. No, that's not fair. It's true, though. He does speak like a lady, but he's apparently married to Mrs. O'Brien. And Sahib from Catford says, Ian, I was on the Northern Line train to the Elephant and Castle, and the drivers decided to say, you won't find any... I can't even read today. You won't find any elephants there. I bet he was a short man. So, I guess you're absolutely right. It's the last 10 minutes of us kind of going on topics. From 6:30 onwards, we're going to open up the lines where you will call, you will get straight through on the air, if you're lucky. It may work. It may be an absolute disaster, so at the very least, make sure you're listening for that. And don't forget Caroline Faraday, of course, doing the weekend evening show now, Fridays, Saturdays and Sundays, 10 till 1. Francis is in the King's Cross. Francis.
What is wrong with it? Hello?
Hello, Francis.
Oh, sorry, Ian, you caught me. Sorry.
What were you doing?
I cannot get my garage door opened.
What?
I'm actually back in Beckton. I'm trying to open my garage and I can't open it.
What's wrong with it?
I've done it stuck.
It's stuck?
Yeah, it's stuck. I can't get the garage door opened.
Well, let's see, Francis, let's see if we can help. What kind of garage door is it?
You know, it slides out. The top bit goes in and the bottom bit slides out.
Yeah.
And I've turned the key, I've turned the knob.
Have you managed to unlock it?
I've unlocked it.
Yeah.
I think there's a bit that goes into the ground. It's still stuck in the ground.
Now listen, have a go at this, Francis. Lean up against it with your shoulder, so you're pushing it as shut as you can, and try turning the handle then.
Right, hold on a minute.
There we go. This is exciting. This is real life, real London.
Oh my God.
Is it not working? Is it your house? Is it your garage, Francis?
Of course it's my garage.
Well, sometimes I've tried to get into someone else's garage before, but that was to steal a car.
Hold on a minute, I think you've done it, Ian.
Is it worked?
You've done it, yeah.
Come on.
You've done it!
Yes!
You've done it.
Francis, what I'd like you to do as a favour for me now is, could you say, I've managed to open my garage as a direct result of the Iain Lee show?
I've managed to open my garage as a direct result of the Iain Lee show.
Come on, it's a triumph. I'm the new Dr. Brown. Here we go. Anytime you need help, Francis, give us a call. Bless you. Now, what can I do for you, Francis?
Ian, thank you very much.
It's a pleasure.
I can't remember what I called you about. I can't remember.
I like you, Francis. You're fun.
Ian, can I call you back?
Yeah, Francis, of course you can. What the hell was that about? We haven't even opened the lines yet. Bless, that was beautiful. When we first went to him, I thought he was winding us up. He genuinely couldn't open his garage. That's my favourite call of the week. Lauren's in the Hatfield. Hello, Lauren.
Hiya.
Hello, Lauren. How are you?
I'm okay. How are you?
Yeah, fine, thanks.
Good.
It's good that Francis managed to open the garage door, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
It makes things nice. Well, good bit of advice. Lauren, what can I do for you?
I'm calling about your sweating problem you were talking about earlier.
Now, hearing me talking about sweating, is that ruining your image of me, or is it making you think, actually, Ian's quite a nice, cool guy?
Well, it means that you're honest, you know? You don't care about stupid things like sweating.
No, it is... Who should care about stupid things?
Exactly.
Can you help me, Lauren?
Well, I think I might be able to. I mean, I heard the girl talking about you cutting out cheese for 3 weeks, and you didn't seem too keen on that.
I love cheese, and I can't believe that actually has any effect.
I know, I love cheese as well. I mean,
cheese.
you don't have to give up cheese with me, don't worry.
Okay.
Well, basically, I was told by a homeopath that all the toxins that go into your body, they go to your liver.
They make it up, yes?
They don't make it up.
No, I'm not saying that. No, not at all. So a homeopath told you they go to your liver, yeah?
And your liver's on your right side, and that's why you sweat more on your right side. And if you actually smell both your armpits, you'll probably find that the right one smells worse, and that's because where the toxins are coming out.
Well, the right one's going to smell worse, because that's the one that's sweating more.
Yeah, and
it does. I'm having a
toxins.
It does smell quite unpleasant, and I've using so okay. But so how do I stop it?
Well, that's the thing. You've got to go on a detox for about 6 weeks or something.
6 weeks.
Yeah.
What about those detoxes you can do in an hour, where you just drink water for an hour?
Well, I don't know if that'll make any difference. You're meant to be drinking water pretty much every day.
No way, man. Water's for losers. no one drinks water apart from squares. So I have to go on to stop sweating in my right armpit. I've got to go on a detox for 6 weeks. And what will I have to do in this detox, Lauren?
Well, I'm not too sure, because I haven't actually gone on it myself. Good. But you've got to sort of cut out everything in your diet that's bad for you, basically, that's got lots of E numbers in it and stuff like that.
But I love E numbers.
I know, they're great.
They're so tasty.
Yeah.
I don't think... I think I'd rather just have a sweaty armpit.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, so would I. That's why I haven't done it either.
So, do your pits sweat?
Well, yeah, in the summer and, you know, when it's hot.
But this is the thing, my right one has just been doing it all day and it's not been very hot today. I've been at home and it's been really cold in my flat. Sweaty pit, sweaty pit.
Well, have you been drinking recently quite a lot?
I don't drink.
You don't drink?
No.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
I don't know what else to suggest, really.
Lauren, listen, thank you very much for that. Homeopaths. Or liars. What do you choose to call them? I just don't know. Rupert's on the M3. Hello, Rupert.
Hi there.
Hello, Rupert. What can I do for you?
It's your sweat problem again.
Can you solve it for me?
Well, possibly. My friend had a really bad sweat problem. He actually had these horrible yellowy green stains under his on his shirt.
Well, I do wash my shirts.
Well, I guess it was even on the same day, so I guess he had severely toxic sweat. But he actually got hold of these shirts that had pockets in the armpits, and you inserted like a spongy kind of triangular foam.
There are special shirts made for people who have sweaty armpits?
Apparently so, yeah.
Wow.
And you can also get...
You can't look cool buying those, though, can you?
No, but I could find out where we got them from if you like and drop you an email.
Drop me an email, Rupert, but don't tell anyone that I'm doing that.
There's also some tablets you can buy from Chinese herbal medicine places.
Yeah, again, suddenly it's all gone a little bit pretend doctors. There are some tablets you can buy from a Chinese man. I'm not convinced that they'll be doing anything. So far, the best suggestion is have Botox injections. I'm not convinced by that. Listen, in about 5, 6, 7 minutes, we are going to open the lines. I don't think it's ever been done on daytime radio. Maybe it has been done, and there's a reason why it's done no more, because it's just a complete and utter disaster. We've tried it on the weekend show when we were doing that, and it seemed to work. It's 75% success rate, I would say. So from 6:30 onwards, if you give us a call on... this is the phone number you need, okay? 0870 90 90 973. You will come straight through to air. Okay, you won't speak to Agent Chris, you won't speak to Elizabeth, you won't speak to anyone, you'll just come straight through to the air. Now, what you need to do is if you're dialing up, you've got to have your radio turned off, because there's like a 7-second delay, it gets a little bit crazy. So if we hear your radio on, we'll cut you off. You can't swear either. If you try and do a swear, and some of you will try that, there's a 7-second delay. And we've got a dump button, so you'll just get blacklisted from the station, and it won't go out on the air. So don't even waste your time doing that. Try and do something a little bit cleverer, a little bit more imaginative. Okay, the phone number again, they're phoning in now, here we go, 0870 90 90 973. It may work, it may be absolutely awful, in which case, we'll never mention it again. We'll have some more of your emails and your texts just after this.
Iain Lee.
Now, the phones have gone mental. Just calm down on the phones. We're not going to do the open line until after the news. You've got 3 or 4 minutes yet, okay? So if you're ringing through, well done, but we're not going to answer it yet. We'll do it after the news at 6:30. You'll call, we'll pick lines at random, you'll come straight through to the air. Don't forget the rules. No swearing or anything naughty like that, because we'll dump you and it won't get heard on the radio. And make sure that your radio is switched off in the background, otherwise it gets a little bit psychedelic with the time delay. We will do the open lines after the latest LBC 97.3 news with Sandy Wall coming up next.
The 3 hour 4 till 7 Iain Lee Afternoon Wireless Show.
Hello, you. It's the last half hour of the first week of me doing this show. Shall we have a go? We're going to take your calls directly to air now. This is where it could all go a little bit pear-shaped, a little bit nasty. We're going to put your calls straight to air. There's no screening. You won't speak to Elizabeth. You won't speak to Agent Chris. You'll come straight through. No swearing. Make sure your radio's turned off. 0870 90 90 973. Agent Chris, are we ready? Shall we go? Where should we go to? Let's start at the beginning. Let's go to line number 1. I've got to press this button. Hang on a second. Oh, no, line 1, you're on the air.
Hello there, Iain.
Hello.
Hello, how are you?
I'm very well, sir. What can I do for you?
Great, you have transformed radio at this time. Drive-time radio will never be the same.
God bless you.
I've given up Richard and Judy.
Oh, no, good. They're rubbish, aren't they?
Oh, they're rubbish.
Silly old people.
Absolute rubbish.
Yes.
Anyway, I was calling about perhaps not a subject you've spoken about before on your show.
Yeah.
JTO to the B has spoken about Ronnie Barker.
Yes.
And I'm sure we all miss him.
Yeah.
And I was quite pleased to have seen the last in the first series actually being recorded of Porridge.
Oh, right, yes.
I was really impressed by that.
Yeah.
It's so sad that, you know, Ronnie Barker's died, Fulton Mackay died.
Yeah. It's sad. That's life. A little bit overrated, I thought. Okay, let's take the next one. Let's go to line number 5. You're on the air.
That was Charlie Wolf and I ate cats. Tom
JammyBoydFarnham.com.
Excellent stuff. Thank you very much. This is more like it. 0870 9090 973. Your calls are going straight to air. Line number 32, you're on the air.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi, I just wanted to say that I love your show, and I just wish you were on from 10 to 1 still.
Well, the Carolyn Friday's on from 10 to 1, and she's going to do a darn fine job. Fingers crossed. Line 12, you're on the air.
This is Mike Mendoza. Eating as usual. Ricky from Newcastle is a rude and ignorant brat.
Thank you very much for that. Oh, I love it. I do love it. Okay, let's go to line number 62. You're on the air.
Hello, Ian.
Hello.
Hello, how are you?
I'm very well. How are you?
I'm fine. I love your show.
Bless you. Thank you. I like you.
Oh, thank you.
It's a pleasure.
Okay. Okay, thank you. Bye.
Is that it? Oh, that was lovely. That's really nice. Oh, that's very nice. Okay, let's go way back down. Let's go to line number 7. You're on the air. That. Hey, I think we got that one, didn't we? Brilliantly done. I wish I could say what we had to dump there. It was brilliantly done, but it was a little bit too raunchy for afternoon radio. Brilliantly done there. I don't know how he did it, but no. We can't let that get out. Very, very naughty. Let me read some of these texts while we rack up the calls here. Do keep calling, sorry. You listen, you're going straight to the air. There's no point in trying to swear, though, or get John Lennon to swear during the song Imagine. Because we've got a 7-second delay. You can't beat the 7-second delay. We've got a team we've got Helen, we've got Agent Chris, we've got Elizabeth. We're all sitting here with the dump button ready to go. We press it, and we lose that, so don't mess around with us. On the text, Milan has texted in, Ian, don't use any deodorant. That will seal your pores. They usually got aluminium and are toxic. Sweating is you are getting rid of waste. Stopping it is not... They don't have aluminium in, do they? Not convinced by that. Oh, now, after the nightly news, Wendy Lloyd is coming. I've seen Wendy call me. Sarah Beanie is joining her. The Sarah Beanie, who I have a massive crush on, and she said in Heat magazine that I was her TV pin-up. I love Sarah Beanie. Sarah Beanie is my dream woman. She's lovely, Sarah Beanie. As is Wendy Lloyd. I apologise. Both are indeed lovely. Joshua from Egham says, an announcement I heard on the tube. There is currently a good service on all lines except the Northern District, Circle, Bakerloo and Piccadilly. There we go. Ian, my voice broke when I was 10 years old at a school trip to Shrewsbury. Shrewsbury. I don't remember when my voice broke. How do you remember that? I'm chuffed that Sarah Beanie's coming in with the Wendy Lloyd. Lovely. I can't read that. That's got swears in. What's this? Leave Agent Chris alone. He is a gentleman. You are lucky to have him working with you. Jen in Heathrow again. Who's this Jen? Texting in all these lovely things about Agent Chris. We love Agent Chris. This is so nice. And in Devon says, Ian, it's good to sweat, really. Toxins are released in the sweat, antiperspirants stop sweating, and this is not good for your health. Wash twice a day, I don't think so, and use just a plain deodorant, not antiperspirant. If your armpit is unnaturally sweaty, get it checked out by your doc. He can give you something for it. Yeah, apparently a Botox injection, which I'm not keen on having. Not too keen on having that. And by the way, if you do swears, we have to wait for the time delay to build up again, which is what I'm doing now. So you ruin it for everyone. So don't do any swears. It's going to be really good fun, but you can't drop any swears in. It's all very naughty. Ian, you should put tissue under your arm. It really works. From Ben in Hemel Hempstead. P.S. Clive Bull is an old, smelly Phil Collins man. Now that, to me, that's a decent argument. We kind of like that. 0870 9090973 is the telephone number. Give us a call. Let me do one more of... Ian, please keep me anonymous. Now, that's how you should start an email. If you want to be anonymous, put it at the top of the email. Try Mitchum deodorant. It's guaranteed to work. Now, I use the Mitchum. This is a horrible way to start a weekend, isn't it, listeners? I apologise. I've got a sweaty armpit. I've been using the Mitchum, and it's kind of better, but it's not really having the effect that I was hoping it would have. Which is a little bit of a shame. We'd like that. You can text in if you want. 0771. Let me quickly check the text lead. So we are. 0771 776 0973. Now, I should, in theory, be I should be second place in the text lead, but I'm not convinced. Now the computer's frozen. It's all gone crazy here at LBC Towers. Oh, I'm third place. Let's go to the lines then. That's not good enough. Let's go to line number 12. You're on the air, line 12.
Bob, could you carry me upstairs so we can have a look at the moon together?
There we go. That's better. That's more like it, you see. Don't put any swears in, otherwise it ruins the whole thing for everyone. Line number 2, you're on the air.
Hi there.
Hello, line 2.
Oh, hi. It's Carol in Kingston. It's about your hairy armpits.
Hello, Carol. What can you tell me about my hairy armpits?
Well, have you tried to just trim them a bit? I don't mean shave them, but just trim them a bit.
Will that stop them sweating?
It wouldn't stop them sweating, but it stops hanging around, you know.
Yeah, well, then if it stops it all hanging around, that's got to be good news, hasn't it, for the armpit. Let's go to line 42. You're on the air.
This is Aaron Tull, looking for Mike Mendoza. Where are you, my friend?
Love it. I love it. I love it. Let's go to another one. Let's have line... let's go really high up. Line 101, you're on the air.
Take it away, Pat.
He's gone. That was it. That was all we needed. I love it. This is more like it. This is what we want. Agent Chris was panicking. It's going to be the sweary version there. Line 17, you're on the air.
Hello?
Hello, you're on the air.
I just got a kiss off a lady, and I found a toy in my cereal.
Do you know what that is? No, I won't. No, I won't. Don't you worry. Let's do a couple more before the break. Let's go to line number 2. You're on the air.
Oh, hi, Ian.
Hello.
Yeah, I'm in love with you, Ian. Can you meet me on Hampstead Heath tonight, and I'll lick your arm?
Lovely. You can lick my arm anytime you want. Let's get one more in. Let's go to line... I don't know where to go. Line 52. When I press this, you're on the air now. You're on the air. Turn your radio off. Nope, too late. You had your radio on. We can squeeze another one in that case. Let's go to line 53. You're on the air when I press this button here. Line 53, you're on the air now. You're on the air. Oh, isn't it annoying when people slurp their tea on the radio? I find that so annoying. We're taking your calls live to air. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. It's been all right so far. 0870 90 90 973. We'll do more of that, of course. And your text and emails. But now it's 6:43 and it's 20 seconds exactly.
The 3 hour 4 till 7 Iain Lee Afternoon Wireless Show.
Well, listen, we're going to take more of your calls directly to air in a minute, but first of all, do you want to win £5,000? You can, starting on Monday, the 10th of October. Just identify the famous Londoners saying LBC 97.3. To take part, all you can do is call our Mystery Londoners hotline. The more times you call, the more chance you have to win. 5 names for £5,000. Mystery Londoners starts Monday on London's LBC 97.3. We are taking your calls directly to air, 0870 90 90 973. Make sure your radios are switched off and no swearing. Line 5, you're on the air.
Is that Ian?
Yes.
This is Bill from Stepney.
Hello, Bill.
And, you promised me the mug. I wondered if it got lost in the post. The one with the mouth organ.
Oh, we sent you a mug, didn't we?
No, it didn't say... Well, unless it's lost in the post.
Bill, it must be lost in the post. 0870 90 90 973. It's a shame. We did send that mug. I know that for a fact. Line number 32, you're on the air.
Hello, you.
Hello, you.
How you doing?
All right, how's it going?
Fine, thank you.
Nice one.
It's Julie from Charlton.
Hello, Julie from Charlton.
Right, I've got the mirror in front of me. What page you on?
I'm in the... Oh, flipping now. I'm in the supplement thing, the weekend...
Oh, that one in my paper today.
Oh, no!
Through it. I thought, where is it?
I'm on 7 Days with Sam Mann. Never mind. It's a horrible picture. Not very good at all. Line number 3, you're on the air.
Hello, Ian. It's your TV Times Weather correspondent.
Oh, have you got an update for me?
Yes, I have.
Hang on 1 second. Here we go.
Did you know that at the start of television each day in London, the tune was called Blithe Spirit?
Okay, we're taking the calls directly to air. 0870 9090 973. Line number 32, you're on the air.
Oh, good evening, Ian. Philip from South Norwood.
Hello, Philip from South Norwood.
You mentioned Mike Post earlier on. Big fan of Mike Post, who wrote the theme for the 80s.
Oh, one of the greatest music writers in the world.
Indeed, and I think he should write a theme tune for you, and I think I might have it.
He should write it for what?
He should write a theme for you.
Oh, now...
And I think I might have a suggestion.
Go on.
Here we go. Flip, I'm having trouble with my play. Hang on. Oh, dear. Yes, I had it all set up. Wait a minute, I'm going to try and get it back. Yes, here we go. Try it now. No, I'm sorry, Ian, my player's packed up.
Philip, never mind. We shall try again. Have a good weekend. First time his tape player never worked. Line number 1, you're on the air. You're on the air.
Oh, I fool. If he come round on my manor, I'll say, Oi, Phil, no!
Lovely, thank you very much. Let's go quite high up. Let's go to line number 76. Line 76, you're on the air now.
Hey!
Thank you very much. I'm not cutting... The thing is, we're not cutting these people off. They're doing it themselves. Line number 21, you're on the air now.
Going on. Would you like a suit? Don't suit yourself. R3B is first class. And find one with tight trousers that fit well round the... Is that Elizabeth from Cheddar?
Thank you very much. There we go. It's as simple as that. We're taking your calls directly to air. There's only about 5 minutes left of it, so give us a call. You'll go straight through. Let's go to line number 32. You're on the air now.
Hello.
Hello, you're on the air.
Hello.
Hello, you're on the air.
Yay.
0870 9090 973. We're taking the calls directly to air. You're not being screened. Line 5, you're on the air. No, you got your radio on. Make sure your radios are switched off, otherwise it gets too confusing with the time delay. Line 19, you're on the air now.
Hello, Ian. I love you.
Oh, I love you too. It's very kind.
Oh, what colour pants do you wear?
I'm wearing black boxers at the moment. Don't forget, have your radio switched off, otherwise it gets a little bit psychedelic. Line number 36, you're on the air.
I like mangoes.
I like mangoes as well. We all like mangoes, for goodness sakes, don't we? Of course. Line 2, you're on the air.
Monday to Thursday's gonna be alright. Listen to Clive Ball from 8 to midnight. Yeah, listen to Clive Ball on London's LBC. That's 97.3. Don't listen to Iain Lee.
I love it. I love it. We've got about 3 more minutes of taking these calls directly to air. Line 5.
What's going on between you and Clive?
It's
all confusing, you know. I've been talking to Peter Dealey and he's saying there's a problem with you guys. What's going on?
There's not a problem. Humorously, I put a picture of Phil Collins up instead of Clive Bull on the website.
So what's wrong with that?
Well, I thought it was a bit of a laugh. He's put a picture of Marlon Dingle up instead of me, though.
Unbelievable.
He's calling my show CLBC and saying that only kids phone in and it's not a proper show, whereas his show is just for old people.
Are you going to smack him one when he comes in?
Sam, I might do that. 0870 9090 Of course I wouldn't. We do not condone violence here on LBC Towers. That is very, very naughty and very wrong. We'll just have a little bit of banter there. Line 13, you're on the air.
Hi, I just want to say a big shout out to Marianne. Bye.
We've done a big shout out. I think that's what the youngsters are calling it these days. My shoelace has come undone, so I'm going to be away for a second. But let's go to line 7. You're on the air. No, you're not. Okay, you're gone. Let's move on to the next one. Straight up to line number 8, if we can. Line 8, you're on the air.
Hello?
Hello, you turn your radio off.
Yeah, sure. Okay.
Brilliant. Okay. 0870 9090 973. Make sure your radio's turned off. You're wasting yours and everyone else's time. Line number 62.
0870.
No, your radio's on. Turn your radios off now. If you're calling in now, make sure your radio's turned off. We've only got 2 more minutes left of this. Line 36, you're on the air.
Bob! Get me a 22!
Thank you very much. It's a 94, but it's a good try. Up! Give me number 94! Let's go to line 94. You're on the air. What the hell? Someone's playing as KT Tunstall. You're listening to LBC, home of the hits. That's KT Tunstall. Let's go to line number 105. You're on the air now.
Hi, Ian. How are you?
I'm fine, thanks. Hello.
You mean you've had a lot of mentals through at the moment?
Haven't we just?
I've got something to cheer you up about Clive Ball.
Oh, go on, let's have it.
Okay, I was the one that sent in the email saying that he's an old, smelly Phil Collins.
Lovely, that made me chuckle. We like that.
9:20 on Wednesday. Maybe you can dig this up for Monday's show.
Yep.
Someone phoned him up about the picture that you gave him.
Yeah.
And he's saying, it looks a cross between Phil Collins and Aldo Zilli. And he said, oh no, I don't think anyone's changed my picture. I'm an old man, and I can't move very well. And, basically stuff like that.
Listen, thank you very much for that. Just cutting you off to get as many as we can. Let's try and get one more in if we can. Let's go back to line number 1, shall we? Always good. Line 1, you're on the air.
Elizabeth from Cheddar.
There we go. I've got no idea what's going on. We're taking your calls directly to air. If you've just tuned in and wondering what's happening, I reckon we can do one more. Can we do one more, Agent Chris? Line 12, you are on the air.
Hello?
Hello, you're on the air.
Hi.
Oh, what a way to end it. Can we do one more? Let's do one more very quickly. Very quick. The last call I'm going to take this week is line number 39. You're on the air.
James!
Oh, nearly. We nearly did it. Listen, that's been the first week of the 3-hour 4 till 7 Iain Lee Afternoon Wireless show. I would say 68% successful, which means we can do better. We shall do better next week. That's an absolute promise. Stick around. Nightly news is coming up at 7 o'clock with Sandy Waugh. Then at 8, Wendy Lloyd with Sarah Beanie joining her. That's got to be good. And of course, 10 o'clock. Make sure you're listening to the beautiful yet ever so slightly intoxicated Carolyn Faraday. I shall be back Monday afternoon, 4 till 7. Have a lovely weekend. I shall see you then. Stick around for the nightly news coming up next.
This show is completely transparent. If Iain Lee offers you advice, don't take it. If Iain Lee offends you, he didn't mean it.